to the coast. Our advice is, avoid the crowds, remember your sunscreen, and of course, keep it locked right here for your soundtrack to the summer.
Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. I'm Shane, if you haven't been here before. Thank you for joining us today. Today we have a new subject matter as we do every week. Well, mostly every week. And this week's subject matter is raspberries and blackberries. Now, why did I choose raspberries and blackberries, you ask? Because I see in my yard all those raspberries and blackberries pushing out their beautiful little flowers, which means there's going to be berries soon, I think. I don't know, maybe. I hope. So, in honor of the fruiting of the season, we thought we might do a little live stream in SketchClub and focus on raspberries and blackberries. Now, I was curious this week as to what's the difference between raspberries and blackberries. So if you know the difference between raspberry and blackberries, please let me know. I did a little bit of research and something about some of them grow on a bush and some of them grow on a cane. I think the raspberries grow on like one stick and blackberries grow on a bush, but it seems like they're like almost the same. So that's why I kind of mushed them together. And some of the raspberries seem to be black in the bushes, so I don't know. Alright, now if you are the first time joining us here today, we do this every Friday at 8 o'clock. We do a SketchClub, and SketchClub is designed for us to join up and meet up and sketch and chat. If you would like to join the chat, please head on over to Twitch. You can follow us at Stain Mucus on twitch.tv. The chat is live there, so you can have a little look at the chat. Now, if you have been here before, welcome back. We are from JR Art Lab, and at JR Art Lab we teach all kinds of digital artwork, digital painting, graphic design, film photography, podcasting, anything that you would like to have a mentor to grow your skills in a particular digital art realm. Now that's for children and for adults. We have after school programs. We have stuff in Canada. We have stuff in Australia. We have stuff in New Zealand. That's where we have at the moment. We also have a couple of students in America. So if you would like to learn with us and you would like to have someone coach you, we also have creative coaching, which is a one-to-one session for adults or children. Maybe you would like to just learn how to integrate digital into your media, traditional media workflow. That's a very useful thing. Save a bit of money on those paints and acrylics and do all your mistakes in digital where it costs you nothing. But yes, anyway, welcome to the stream. I'm Shane. So let me bring up the thingy. We will flick over to our screen. Can you hear the music? Let me know if the music's too loud or not loud enough. It seems a little bit quiet at the moment. I'm just going to turn it up a bit. I think it might be my... There we go. It's nice to draw with a little bit of music. Now the website, if you do want to check out what we do, www.jartlab.com. And please like, subscribe and share. Okay? If you like, subscribe and share, it really helps us out. It also helps out a lot of people. So if you're an artist and you want to be liked, subscribed and shared, please like and subscribe and share other people. It doesn't cost you anything. It takes 2 clicks. We need more liking, more sharing, more love, more support for each other. Okay, so let's pop over to my other screen and we're going to have a look at our references. Now, as usual, I should put the references in first. Now, I have a new reference board. If you've been with us for any number of weeks, we have just started a new mural. Now, the mural is where we use... the mural is where we place all our references. You'll see it in 1 second. And I put the link in the chat, so you can get that in the chat and open that up. And you can do different ones to us. Now, I didn't mention this before, but... I'm going to flip over to my screen. Okay, so here we are. I'm still down the bottom here. There's my email up there if you would like to request a topic. We also had hummingbirds arrive recently, so I thought we might I'm not sure if we've done hummingbirds, so I didn't just do it this week because I thought I have to go back and check if we've done hummingbirds. But we have the cutest hummingbirds here in where I live. They're only about as big as my thumb. And the boys are prettier, and they have like a green and purple, kind of bluish, and a bit of red. It's really cool. They look kind of ordinary, and then the light hits them. A bit like a cayuga duck, if you've ever seen a cayuga duck. One of our cayugas at the moment, she just lost all of her feathers. Well, she molted and then she got new feathers. And oh my goodness, the coat that she came, well, the feathers that came in are like metallic blue and purple and green. It's absolutely amazing. It's funny because I can't, until we had them, I didn't really think metallic colors really existed in nature anywhere, but they do. I thought they were generally just man-made, but this shiny, reflective, colored, glossy type material, reflective in particular lighting situations, yeah, it exists. And birds and probably other things. All right, so here we are. This is our board. So this is mural, and you can use anything else. You can also do yours in traditional media. If you just want to use your sketchbook, you can just draw in your sketchbook, or watercolor, or maybe you've got acrylic set up and you're ready to roll. Okay, so what we do first is we look through these and we pick out a few that we like. Now, straight up, I want to put that one over there. I like this bowl, but is it good enough resolution? I don't think we have the time for that. I like this very detailed one. I like this bunch of them. Now, I kind of wanted to do a bush. So here we go. See? Raspberries, blackberries, or vice versa. Not a lot of difference. And you'll see sometimes on the bush, there's like a black raspberry. I don't know. They're pretty cool anyway. I love raspberries. I love that in cold climates, we can grow. That's pretty interesting. Look at those. That's pretty nice. I kind of like that. That one is a very good one. Bush here. Do let me know if I need to turn up the volume or you can't hear me. Sometimes I get a little bit far away from the microphone, so let's see what else we've got here. I put some sketches in. I really like this. Apple and blackberry. There's a nice sketch. Let's put that over there. Always good to have a little bit of a look at the form outline. Okay, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Except it's on a weird angle. It's a photo of a painting or a photo of a photo. That's cool colors. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Banana. Blackberry. I think I like that. I'm going to put that over, even though it's not. I like the style. Okay, bushes, watercolor, beautiful watercolor, raspberries and jam. Look at this bit of purple in here. That's pretty special. There's another bit here. Okay. Now it's funny, you know, every week when I collect these pictures, I also really like this. Every week when I collect these references, some weeks it's really difficult to find the thing that we want to sketch or draw, and other weeks it's like there's plenty, and this week was a plentiful week. So berries. It's gonna make me want to make something with berries later. Seriously, we're so lucky in cold climates that we get these like wild berries. Like in Australia, I think I can vaguely remember that raspberries are like over $10 a kilo. If anybody out there is in Australia, I would love to know what is the current price of raspberries. And I think it's super rare you can even get them, well, from my memory, it's super rare you can even get them fresh. I think it's only like sometimes in the year, and which makes sense. Like we should have seasonal things, but I think they're crazy expensive. I vaguely remember buying them once at like $16 a kilo or something. It's like cherries. We don't get a lot of cherries in Australia because of the... Well, I guess they can down south. I don't know. They're always very expensive. I don't think they're cheap here in Canada, but I think they're a little bit easier to come by. And all the people around here, they seem to have raspberry plants and bushes. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this last week, but I spent most of this week putting in an orchard. I got a collection of stuff from a local nursery here in Quebec. They're called Hardy Fruit Tree Nursery. So check them out. They're pretty cool. They've got this collection of stuff, and you can get like a mini orchard, and they're all bare root trees, and you can put them in the ground, and they're all doing pretty well so far. I can see some green coming up on them, which is what you want to see, because when they arrive, they're all bare root. They just got no leaves. They're just sticks basically, and you put the sticks in the ground. And for me, I was just thinking, oh, are these gonna live? Okay, so I'm just having a little bit more revision here on what we want to do. Okay, now I am using Clip Studio Paint today, but you can use whatever you want. You can do this on your iPad with Procreate or Clip Studio, or what else? Sketchbook. Sketchbook, I believe, is still free. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's good that there's it's not free on the computer anymore, which is a paid app now, and I think it's still free on the iPad. Okay, so let's have a look. What are we gonna do? I feel like I just want to start with this one, so let's put you... This is the second cull. I also like this. I feel like the green and the red is just... Oh, wow. Yep, okay. Okay, maybe we'll take you out. I also like this long one. Okay, I like the table one. I think we're going to have to leave that aside. Where's my very messy... Here. Okay. Okay, I think that cuts it down. And I think I want to put one of these over here. And one of these. And where's that purple one? Did I get one with purple? I thought I did. Oh no, I didn't put the purple one. Okay. I feel like the red and the purple and the green might sing a little song, if you know what I mean. Okay, so here it's got to be nice and tidy. Seriously, do I really have to be nice and tidy? Probably not. Okay, so this is going to be our collection space, and we'll put this over to one side. And then we're going to paint on this side. Alright, I'm just checking that. Anybody out there got any questions? You kind of understand what we're doing. I hope you're out there having fun and you're set up and ready to go. Let's get a file going, because I forgot to make a file. And that looks good. Maybe we should make our background color a bit green today. Let's see. I haven't done this before. Tone our canvas. I think it has a bit of texture. I do like that it has... Okay, where am I looking here? Dark green. Okay, and then we will click OK there. And then... Do I have paper texture on here? I thought I did. Create animated illustration, record time lapse. Let's try that today. Time lapse recordings are saved with the canvas, making the file size larger than usual. You can just okay. Alright. I think I want to flip it. No, I don't. I'm going to do 2. Let's do 2. Now, do I have texture? I used to have a textured bit on this paper. Oh well, we'll see how we go. That's a good colour to start off with. Alright, we'll clear this. Alright, how do I look? Gotta check how I look, because sometimes I move. Okay, now I do remember I'm blocking my colour palette down the bottom here, but just so you know, there is my colour palette. You can see that there if I move this over. So let's clear this. Why do I not remember how to clear it? There. Okay, so we're going to put together a colour palette. Maybe I should just pull it out for you, and then I can see my reference. Okay, so pull this out first. Okay, so let's get a reddish colour. Can you see the wheel? You can, sort of. Let's see if we can put this up a bit. There we go. Okay, so I will put this in with my... Okay, so we'll go saturated in the middle. Darker to the right. And lighter to the left. Now I should have moved my color a little bit there. Let's try again. Let's get a bit there and a bit there. I think that's a bit raspberry-er. That's a very nice. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are we going to bury everything? Very nice. Okay, berry-licious. Starting our berry-licious painting here. Now, I'm going to go yellower with my greens. Let's see, where is that? Okay. Now, I don't know if I'm going to even use that. But let's go a bit yellower. Okay, I think we'll go a little bit yellower again. What else do we need in here? Now, we talked about purple. A little bit purple, maybe. A bit of purple. We love a bit of purple. Derpella. Okay, let's see. Where's our purple? There it is. Let's go in and have a look at what kind of purple it is. It's definitely a pinky purple, isn't it? I think it might even just be... Okay, let's put the bright. That's a good... Alright, let's go. We'll put the light. Okay. That gives us something to start off with. Okay, so I do love that Clip Studio has this board. Now, where could I put you that you're going to be able to see it? I think I have to put it in up here. And that's not very nice. I'm just gonna have to let you guys not see it. Because it's using up real estate. So it's behind my head. Okay. So let's start off with something. Why is there double things there? Can you see that? There's like, oh, it's because something's selected. Okay, I'm gonna get the dark purple. And we're on oil paint. Oh, I'm on the wrong Wacom setting. Brush size, please. That's still very saturated, isn't it? Let's go a bit. Let's see what else we've got. We'll put that down. Look at how different that color looks now. So I put in this yellow, and then it looked kind of bluish, but now that I've put in the blue, which is the same kind of value, but now it makes the whole thing look yellow. So let's try the bright. I'm completely breaking up my color palette here. Let's see. We're just experimenting. Remember, art is fun. Don't get stressed out about it. Now there's a bit of purple in the back there. If it looks terrible, I almost said a bad word there. Can't say bad words on stream. Interesting little shapes. It feels too blue, too greeny blue. That's better. No, I think we want more purpley. Yeah, there you go. A bit of a mix of all the above. The best answer. If you ever get those questions in an exam where it says A, B, C, D, all of the above, and all of the above seem to be right, that's the tricky question. All of the above might be right, but maybe one of them is more right than everything else, which is slightly infuriating. I don't have a plan here. I'm just kind of looking at this top one and just sort of playing about with some colors, getting a bit of squint action to see what we get here. We'll just let it come out. We'll let it come alive. Well, let's put in a big already blob. That's not red. I think we should go darker to start off with, so we get those occlusion shapes. Okay, now okay, good. Let's throw in a bit of. Now we need to think, where's the light coming from today? And how dark do we want this Durple to be? Oh, we talked about the Durple, but we might not have any Durple in there. Let's go. Let's go a little bit of Durple. Durple. Okay, and then Let's see if we can add in that leaf that's kind of behind there. It's small there. Okay, we're using the oil paint brush. Let's try a bit of thick oil paint. Yeah, that's the one. Which is the one that I like? Is it oil paint? There's one that mixes more when you paint. Let's try what Philbert wants. What does Philbert want? Oh, Philbert. You know what? I think if I ever have a kid, maybe I should call it Philbert. Philbert! Philbert. Or should I call it Derple? Does anybody know anybody whose parents like named them something that is meant to be kind of mean? It's an interesting kind of concept. Very, very... I guess you would change it as you got older, right? The Derple's really coming out now, so I'm going to desaturate that a little bit. And then, let's get a bit of this. You're not coming out. Why are you not coming out? Thank you! Alright, it's doing okay. A flat. Let's try and see if we can't bring out some of our berries here with this flat one. No, I don't think I like it. Dry. Let's try this dry. I'm not sold on this brush either. Okay, let's go back to here. Yeah. Oil 2. Let's have a look at oil 2. Can you turn? No, you can't turn. But can you turn when I turn? No. That's frustrating. Look. It's like a calligraphy brush. Okay, can we fix that? Angle. Pen tilt. Let's try that. Nope. Yep, there we go. Yeah. Oh, it's messy. I like it messy. Now that is getting darker than my Derpal, so let's try and okay, let's try give ourselves a little border here. Nope, wrong button. What is this? Oil 2. I think I like oil 2. The question now is, okay, do you mix? No. No. Undo palette. Palette has its own separate undo. In case you don't push your eyedropper. If I'm light here, you mix. If I'm heavy, yeah, there's a bit of mixing going on there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Raspberries. Okay, let's go this way. Okay. think we need to make it a bit plumpier. What do you reckon? A bit plumpier? And let's try add a little bit of this. Right. Now we're all doing this on one layer. We probably should have been a little bit smarter here. And separated our stuff. A bit of subsurface light here. Let's try that up here too. Maybe we'll bring this bit down. Oh, we got the wrong color. We got the sky. Interesting. Why are you not the sampled color? Look, if I sample that color and then I paint, I'm getting this pink, and if I sample this, I'm getting a different color. An interesting effect of the brush, perhaps. Okay, let's try all three. Oh, very delicious, that one. Very mixy. Speaking of mixy, let's have a bit of a play with our other tool. And we'll get a bit of this blending blurred background going on so that our focus object pops out a little bit with our depth of field. What blender am I? The Painterly blender. Okay, good. Okay. That's helping a lot, just like it should. Alright. How are we doing for time? Okay. As usual, we've got about 15 to 20 minutes left. And I've spent all the time on the first one. And what we'll do now is we might jump over and have a crack at another one. Something a little bit different. A little bit different. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, bro. It looks a little bit strange there. All that light there next to that bit. I want to push that green in there, maybe. It's interesting, but it's drawing some attention to it. Maybe we want a bit of that. We want a bit of that on the other side. Okay, what have we... Did we switch back to thing? Yes, we did. Let's try that. Okay, I said I was moving on. Okay. Not terrible, but I don't love it. But you know, we're experimenting and studying these things here. Let's try and put in a little bit more. Where's that really textured one? Was it dry? Alright. Alright, our first study from that photo above. Let's move on to something else. Okay, I think maybe I just love this purple, dark blue banana thing. I don't think we have time for that, but... What is this one? Filbert 01 base. That's good. It's adding some nice canvasiness to it. Okay. Alright, let's try this as our next one. We'll move on to here. And let's do... What can we do? What have we got? 10 minutes? 15 minutes? Okay, let's try. Even if we just have a play with this color palette, might be fun. Okay, we might just... get a bit of stuff in. We'll go to a simple brush that doesn't chew up our time with lagginess. I do think this is a little bit annoying, the laggy that you get with Clip Studio. And I don't have a crappy computer. It's got like 64 gig of RAM. Anyway, sorry about that. A little whinge. Okay, let's get something. Now we don't have anything like that yellow. So let's... That's not it either. It's not a yellow, is it? It's a orange. It's a very light orange. That's better. I do think I want both of those colours there. So, did you select the right one? And then we'll get some of this orange. Look, you can barely see that yellow down there. It's so wild. On the grey it doesn't look yellow at all, but next to the complementary or the opposite colour, forget about it, bro. Okay, now I don't know what we're putting in there. Just such a cool colour palette. How can you not? Okay, let's give, we might do a second layer for this after we give it a bit of a firsty blend. What have we got? Wet textured blender. Let's try that out. Watercolor edge. I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. Alright. Maybe a big one and a banana. Banana. Okay, or a couple of more large than what we have. Okay, and we don't have yellow. Let's do that. Our composition is going to be terrible, but that's what you get when you don't plan our composition. That's already terrible. Okay. Okay. What brush am I using? Let's go back to oil paint. Oh, I don't think that was a good idea. Maybe it was, we'll see. Okay. That is a very not blackberry shaped blackberry. That is a very anti-berry. Let's try fix that up. And we've got our shadows here, so we can always adjust those shadows. Oh, except we can't do it on the layer we're painting on. Okay, forget about it. We're running out of time. Let's get a bit of this. Okay. Oh, we've only got about 2 minutes left, so let's just call this a little fun color experiment. I might go back to the round and just see if we can't get a little bit of... There we go, look at it popping out. Pop, pop, pop. Might have overdone it a bit there, but... Alright, let's just fix the shadow a bit. See if we can't get that looking a bit nicer. Let's merge these babies down. going to have to call that done for today. And all right, there we go. I think that's it for today. So we have our first little study of one of these pictures up here. Where is it? There we go. A little bit of an experimental version of that was our first one, and our second one for the day was an experimental one with this color palette, which doesn't look too bad. I think we could have kept working on this. I think we need that. I think we need the fleshy bit of the banana for it to look really nice. I think that lighter color and the lighter blue would really kind of help that kind of pop a little bit. But I absolutely love that color palette. I don't know who this artist is. I just found it online. And all right. So next week, if you would like to suggest a topic, up there, you can see my email. And if you would like to share us your artwork, please tag us, ArtLab or ArtLab Sketch Club. And you can also send it to us if you would like. We'd love to see what you made. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you next week. Happy sketching. Bye, guys.